am I. Nice to meet you, by the way, or formally, nice to meet you. My name is Kylin Milan, and I'm a singer, artist, model, and just loving to be here.
Well, I'm excited for you to be here as well. And this is International Women's Day. I found that out.
Yes, oh my gosh, I've been seeing that all over, and I love it.
It's great to have you as a guest. And oh gosh, and the best part all is that you have a new song out, and it feels very empowering. And I want to know how the song came to be.
Thank you. And yeah, so the song, my new song, Could It Be You, which you were mentioning just came out. It started as more of a question because me personally, I've never been in a relationship, and the question of who it would be and if I've met them before, if I've crossed paths with said person, if we were friends before, that's always kind of been in my mind. And I feel like Could It Be You as a question is just like, there's so much to explore with that. And I wonder day to day, like if it's someone passing by, and I don't know yet, but hopefully someday I'll figure that out and that question will not no longer be a question.
You have plenty of time. You can enjoy life right now before jumping into every relationship as many as possible. The song itself is such a fun song. I've been like jamming to
Thank
it for
you.
the last couple days. Um,
Thank you
I'm
so much.
I'm curious to know when it comes to um, figuring out how you want to like, present yourself in the song. Why did you choose the route of house music?
Honestly, I love dancing, and I feel as a person I'm very energetic and upbeat, and it's just something that I've been interested in for a while now, actually. Like you hear so many radio edits and they're so fun, and I love to dance. And so I feel like just being positive with things and making other people energized by music and having that feeling that they want to dance and express themselves, maybe singing along with the song or expressing themselves through dance or any sort of that nature, I feel like was kind of the main focus for the song because I just want people to feel happy when they listen to the song and, want to dance along, want to sing along, energized and just a good time. And that's how I feel when I listen to most house music. Um, yeah.
Gosh, I find that house music is almost that feeling where it's like no matter like how bad the day you've had, turning on to a EDM or house music song just kind of change the vibe of the whole situation. Super excited all of a sudden and kind of forget that like worry. And that's kind of what I felt like when listening to your song.
Oh my gosh, I know that feeling so well. And I couldn't agree with you more. And thank you so much. That that just validates it all for me. Knowing that I can make someone else feel that way, just it makes me so happy. So thank you for that.
When you were in the studio, kind of like creating this song with Pooh Bear,
hmm
um, I'm curious to know like inspiration of like were you like big into Diplo or I'm trying to think. Oh my gosh, I'm spacing on the house music names.
Calvin Harris or
Calvin Harris, yeah.
yeah, whoever. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely listened to a lot of, just different house artists, DJs, even David Guetta, and there are definitely inspirations for me, and I also feel like pop stars, I've looked up to them for literally my whole life, like Ariana Grande or Whitney Houston, even Britney Spears. They're all just so such big personalities and they have such a big sound to them. And I feel like EDM artists do too. So the kind of fusion that they've done with collabs and remixes, I feel like is amazing and definitely inspiring. And so I kind of wanted to take that and then mash it all together and then create my sound, and hopefully that's who I am myself, if you will. So yeah, I feel like those have been just great inspirations for me, and definitely was an inspiration for this song and hopefully other songs in the future too. So
So this is your first song in the hopes of many more. I'm always curious about why someone goes into a new project because you had spent a good portion of your life modeling.
mhm.
What made you decide, yeah, I think I'm gonna write a song?
Yeah, it's actually, so it's funny that you asked that because I get that question a lot. And I love modeling. I really do. And I, like you said, I've been doing it for a long time, pretty much all my life. But along with that, which most people kind of don't know about, is I've loved music for the longest time. And I grew up around it, and my parents played Billy Joel, Whitney Houston, 80s, And I've just loved music. I would sing along to it. I'd dance to it. I'd make up random dances just so then my mom could videotape me doing them. And so I've always kind of wanted to be a singer, a pop star, just a performer in general. And so I think that came out earlier through modeling. But along with that, I've always had a knack for music. I was in band and choir, on stage in theater, and that's kind of just who I was, but it was never looked at, by me at least, as a career option. I never thought it was possible until my mom, brought that idea to me, and she was like, "Do you want to do this as a career?" And I was blown away. I was like, "Is that possible?" And so from then on, I started taking voice lessons and stuff, but I hadn't pursued it yet until recently as a career, and I'm so, so beyond happy that I did. But I'm over the moon about where I am now and where I'm headed, because it is something that I've been wanting to do for so long, and modeling always will have a place in my heart, but I feel like the two kind of work together in a way.
Yeah, I can definitely see like gosh, the inspiration coming from both. Um, so I'm curious in terms of why you chose to go into the modeling route first.
Yeah. Honestly, I started modeling when I was younger, mostly because it was, well, when I was 3, Ford Modeling Agency actually came to my parents about me modeling, and I had always, showed an interest in the camera and in performing in modeling specifically, in random princess dresses and little heels that I walked up and down my hallway in, and I would just fashion shows for no reason. And so it was something that I always wanted to do and loved doing just at home. And so, my parents were like, "Oh, hey, do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Yes, I would love to do that." So I started modeling when I was like 5, I'd say, officially. So I started then, and then it just kind of continued and grew. And I was in Apple and different clothing brands in their catalogs and stuff. And so I've done now fashion weeks and swim weeks, and yeah. So from then it kind of just transitioned into, the full package as much as I could. Because I ended up moving to LA and did acting classes, and um it was, you know, I wanted to be that triple threat, that person who could do everything
Yeah.
performance wise. But it did start out with modeling first because it just felt the most attainable at the time. And like I said, I never thought that I could be a pop star until, the option came to me, which was crazy.
So, gosh, wow. I'm still surprised by the fact that you got picked by Ford models. That's
Yeah,
insane.
I mean, it was cool, amazing. Sadly, I wasn't able to sign with them because at the time it was around 2009 when the housing market crashed. So
Oh, all right.
we had to move out of Florida and went to California, and that's where the rest of my journey began.
Well, now that you have this triple threat going on, I'm curious to know if we're going to be able to see that kind of influence into a potential music video for the song.
Yes. So I have always, wanted, sorry, I've always wanted to do a music video, and finally we've crafted um, what I feel is the perfect music video for the song, which will be coming out very, very soon, in about 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. So I'm so ecstatic for that, and I can't wait for literally everyone to see it because it was a joy making, and it was so surreal being on set and doing everything for it. It was a dream come true, literally. I couldn't believe it, and I was dancing on clouds the whole time. So
Oh my goodness. How was the first day? Like first day of going in and for shooting. Were you feeling? Was there any moment where you're kind of like going, wow, I cannot believe I'm doing this kind of moment?
100%. I went into it honestly super nervous, but like excited at the same exact time. So it was just those. I was a ball of nerves, but I couldn't wait to just start. And as soon as I sat down in the makeup chair, I was like, I'm here. I'm doing this. This is real. Like pinch me already. I couldn't believe it. But once it started, the first day was incredible. I mean, the people, the set, the crew, just everyone. They made it such a dream come true.
Love it. Any kind of like hint of the music video that you can be able to share?
Um, I would say think of dance party vibes because that's what I
Ooh.
feel like the song gives. It's definitely dance party vibes, like upbeat, So, that's a little hint.
All right. So I normally do just a little couple conversation cards that give the fans a little bit of an insight of who you are. You ready for it?
Yeah, I love to hear it.
Here. Um, we'll start with this easy one. If you were to push shuffle on your playlist right now, what would be the first song that'll pop on?
Oh my. I'd say the first song would probably be something by Olivia Rodrigo. Probably
Yeah.
Driver's License or something. I always love a good feel-good song. Well, getting into my feels song.
Here. Who would you choose to spend tomorrow as if you could choose anyone in the world? This is a weird question.
It's okay.
Weirdly worded.
If I could be anyone in the world tomorrow,
Yeah.
honestly, I would could it be past? Because if it could be past, I would want to be Britney Spears on tour because
Ooh,
she had the most amazing like concerts and everything. So I'd want to see how that was for her.
I love that. Oh, that's a cute answer. I like that one. Here, what was the worst gift you ever received?
The worst gift?
Yes.
Oh, we're getting spicy here.
Yes.
Gosh. I mean, okay, it's the kind of like the best and worst gift at the same time.
Okay.
So it was on my what was it? like 11th birthday. And so I had always want no, not 11th. Probably like ninth or something. And I'd always wanted to play like the guitar or the violin or something, something with strings for some reason. And I was given this violin and it was amazing. I loved it so much. But that same day it didn't work and it broke the same day that I got it. And it was really sad because I was so excited. But yeah, so it was like the best gift at the time, and then it turned into the worst because it didn't even work. So, yeah.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh
It's
gosh.
okay, 'cause I have a guitar now that I practice when I play, so it made up for it.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
Don't be, it's
Wow.
all good.
Here, what would be your spirit animal?
Ooh, my spirit animal. I'd say a golden retriever because they're just they're so lovable and fluffy and I feel like they're so happy and that's how I want to be.
Yeah,
So I definitely say it embodies my spirit, like just prancing around, happy go lucky. So, yeah.
love that. It's so cute. Oh my goodness. Here, what would you be, what job would you be horrible at? Absolutely
What
horrible
job
at.
would I be horrible at?
Yeah,
Probably a desk job. Because I love just expressing myself and I feel like a desk job like sitting at a computer and just working for a long period of time, I would be like a ball of energy that's just contained and ready to explode the whole time because I just love expressing myself in any way, shape, or form. So I think I'd be bad at that job.
I can understand that. Here, let's do one more, and that's what keeps you up at night?
Ooh, honestly, I'd say I have so many like internal thoughts that are just playing through in my mind. It could literally be about what happened during that day, not even anything bad, but good things. And I have such a hard time going to sleep because A, I'm listening to music like all day, so I always have a song stuck in my head. B, I'm always just thinking about what's next or what am I doing tomorrow or so I just have so many things, so many thoughts going through my head. I feel like I can never just sleep and dream
Yeah.
until I'm really tired. And then I do this little trick to make myself actually go to sleep. So, yeah.
What's the current song playing in your head right now?
Because I just mentioned driver's license, it's definitely that song.
Gosh. So now we're kind of towards the end. I am going to ask the fun question of the day of where can we find you?
So you can find me literally, I'd say anywhere. TikTok, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, all under Kylin Milan, YouTube as well. So yeah, I'm everywhere at Kylin Milan.